everyone's Jane. Welcome to Daily Dose, a show where we talk about the hottest topics in K-pop for today. We at it, we at it, we at it, we at it. EXID. So on Music Bank of January 9th and Mnet Countdown of January 8th, new trending girl group EXID was finally able to win #1 on their first music shows. So for those of you who don't know, EXID is this new girl group that recently rose to fame because somebody recorded one of their members, Hani, performing one of their songs, Up Down. Now the cool thing about this is that they actually released the song Up Down in August of 2014. However, because this fan cam went viral, after the song regionally, fell out of the charts, it was able to get back on the charts in November and eventually rise to #1 by December, and now they're winning. Now here's the thing, I've actually liked EXID for a long time. I feel like their songs have always been on point, but I just kind of had this tinge in my heart because talent and even having good songs doesn't unfortunately equal that you're going to get popular. And I always felt this kind of sadness in my heart because I knew they were so good and they were so talented, but nobody cared or knew who they were. And even now I'm kind of bitter because a lot of people are saying it's the fan cam that brought them to relevancy, and although you can deny that, it was the fan cam of Hani giving her best. I personally feel that if the song wasn't good to begin with, nobody would have started listening to it and downloading it. I mean, Susie's one of the most popular members ever, but that doesn't mean everyone's downloading Hush Hush. Don't kill me, Miss A fans. I mean, if it was just Hani being sexy, then she would have just got popular on her own. But the fact that this was able to translate into EXID becoming popular and their music becoming popular is literally making me so freaking happy. But honestly, whether people think that this was just the fan cam thing or think this is just, their fragile fame and their bubble's gonna pop, which I feel everyone who rises has to fall at one point. I'm just super, super happy that their hard work, a group that I really like's hard work, is finally paying off. Because the thing is, K-pop, and as much as I don't want to come for groups just because they're popular, popularity in K-pop tends to make this hierarchy where unless you already have a big fan base and you're already really popular, it doesn't matter what you put out because you're never gonna win #1 because people don't know who you are. Most groups that are really popular, they can kind of slack when it comes to actually making really good music because their fans are gonna buy it regardless. And I'm not coming at that, I'm just coming at the fact that that means for lesser groups that aren't as popular, it's really hard for them to ever get a chance. But by EXID being able to get past all that, being in a small company, not being a really popular group, not having a really popular fan base, and rise to #1 just with a good song, it just makes me really excited because maybe people like High 4, I will forever stand for them, and groups like that will finally get to see #1. It's kind of like EXID had what it took, they just needed a little bit of luck to get there. So good luck EXID, and hopefully 2015 will be your year. Moving on, Jonghyun from SHINee is going solo, y'all. Jonghyun from SHINee recently came back and had the honor of being the first SM release of the new year. Now, when I first saw his teaser pictures, I was just is this a sequel to what Taemin did? Because they were very edgy and dark, and I thought that was really similar to what Taemin did, so. But then when he pre-released Deja Vu, that song featuring Zion T, I was just oh. Okay, so you're gonna do that? You're gonna do that? Because I don't know if y'all know, but R&B music is that's my jam. That's my stuff right there. So Jonghyun just did a 180 for me because I honestly didn't know what the music would sound like. I mean, I knew that he wrote Pretty Boy on Taemin's album, but I was is it gonna sound like that? Is it gonna sound like that? What is it gonna sound like? But that Deja Vu song was really, really good. And I'm just whoa, whoa, whoa. And the fact that Zion T is just in it in general, I was just yes, because he is my fave. So next he released an MV for the actual title track, Crazy, and actually did a video reaction to that, so either that should be up soon or you can check it out over here. I don't know when I upload these videos, guys. You're gonna have to help me. It was different from what I expected. I thought he would go, keep going the R&B route. It was just so edgy. And what's really cool is that, people always say most idols, they're just given an image, blah, blah, blah. They don't have any musical color or anything. But I think it's cool because in the case of people like Taemin and Jonghyun and when Big Bang goes solo, the fact that their solos are very different than what their group produces I feel like it's proof that they do have their own color, they do appreciate music, and it's just really cool because SHINee's Jonghyun is different than solo artist Jonghyun. Besides all that, I have to talk to you, Jonghyun, because you're being rude, all right? I already have a bias in SHINee, all right? So stop trying to climb up with your little chiseled abs, shirtless antics, okay? I see what you're doing, and I love it. So good luck, Jonghyun, and so are we doing Onu next, or? So last but not least, former member of Triple S 501 or SS 501 is having a Japanese comeback. His album's supposed to come out on the 11th, and he's supposed to also have a concert. Okay? Don't. So for those of you who don't know, Kim Jonghyun got in some trouble a while back because it was basically revealed that he had assaulted his girlfriend. And when the initial claims came out that he had assaulted this girl, he said that he didn't even know her. But then when evidence started to present itself, all of a sudden he remembered her. And so it was just like a back and forth. And it basically ended up being that she had said he assaulted her multiple times, but he only ended up admitting to one. There was also an instance where her ribs were actually like fractured, but he said that when that happened, it was just him playing around. So basically it just got resolved that the girlfriend asked for like a public apology. He did it, and that was basically it. Now, here's the thing. I get the fact that sometimes people can change, and hanging something over somebody's head forever is, can be petty sometimes. But my thing is just that from the whole entire situation, it really just seemed like the only reason Kim Jonghyun was even doing any type of acknowledging that this was something he did was because if he didn't, it would make him look bad. I mean, I don't know him personally, so I don't know what's going through his head. But in my eyes, it's not like I stand for him to begin with, but his image is just it's not good. And I feel like it's kind of messed up how, he's just going to turn around, do this concert. And it's interesting how he's coming back in Japan and not Korea. If you honestly feel like you reflected and, you've learned your lesson or whatever, why would you be ashamed of facing the place where you did wrong? Because I definitely think that's what this whole specifically Japanese comeback and like tour is about. I don't know, I feel like if you truly are sorry, there's a confidence that should come with it, that I really learned my lesson and I understand what I did was wrong, not that, oh, I got caught, so all of a sudden I'm going to start saying that this was wrong. I was never really somebody who supported Kim Jonghyun like that, so me not liking him doesn't really do anything because his fans are the ones that support him. I just personally think if people expect like Bomb to repent and reflect for the rest of her days, he should be right there too. But honestly, I'm interested to see his comeback, to see how many fans he's actually lost, or whether this will still be, successful and like his fans don't care or they don't mind it. But I will not be anywhere near anything he does ever again. So that's my opinion, but what do you guys think? Do you think people should just get over what Kim Jonghyun did and let him live his life? What do you guys think of solo Jonghyun? And who do you think should go solo next in SHINee or SM? And lastly, who is an unpopular group that you super stand for that you would love to see get popular in 2015? Make sure to tell me about, and see you guys next time on Daily Dose. Bye. So, as a new thing of 2015, I thought it'd be fun to play games and interact with you guys more. So time for game number 1, Guess My Bias. Now, strangely enough, I realized I don't talk about my ultimate bias that much on this channel, so I decided to make a challenge to see who could figure out who my bias is. Whoever's the first to guess my bias correctly by sending me a message in my YouTube inbox will get a free shout out in the video. I know. How luxurious. So now you're probably wondering, if I don't really have any clues on my channel, how will you figure out? Well, if you check my other social media, I feel like you'll figure out eventually. But I also will be giving a hint every day on Twitter. So if you think you're gonna need clues, you can check out my Twitter at official_RCU. Also, I'll link it down below. Now, whoever is the first to guess it will be announced the winner and get the shout out. However, if nobody can find it by the 20th, well, that's the end of the contest, so I guess nobody will win that. So good luck to everyone. Also, since I've been getting a lot of requests for different topics to talk about in my videos, such as on Tumblr, Twitter, and YouTube in the comment sections and things like that. Since that's really hard for me to keep track of, I decided to make like a contact form on my blog. So if you have any ideas or requests you want me to do, just go to dailydoseofjk.blogspot.com and shoot me a message there of anything that you want to see on my channel. So I think that's it. See you guys next time. Bye.